Welcome to this video lecture on the Supreme Court case, C.F. Sharp Crew Management, Inc. versus Manuel M. Cunanan. We will explore the key legal principles regarding seafarer disability compensation, the presumption of work-relatedness, and the application of the third doctor rule. In this section, we examine the factual and procedural background of the case, tracking the evolution of the dispute from the initial findings of the labor arbiter up to the definitive ruling issued by the Supreme Court. Manuel M. Cunanan was employed by C.F. Sharp Crew Management for Norwegian Cruise Lines as an assistant carpenter. While on duty in February 2010, he reported symptoms of dizziness and fatigue, leading to a medical repatriation for evaluation in Manila. Upon his arrival in Manila, Mr. Cunanan underwent intensive treatment. Following 6 months of monitoring, company-designated physicians declared him fit to resume his sea duties, and he signed a certificate confirming his fitness for work. Despite being declared fit to work by the company physicians, the employer notified Mr. Cunanan that he would not be rehired. Consequently, he sought independent medical evaluations from private doctors, who declared him permanently unfit, leading him to file for disability benefits. This video will now deconstruct the Supreme Court's analysis, focusing on how the High Court interpreted statutory presumptions, evaluated the conflicting medical evidence, and addressed the necessary legal procedures. The Supreme Court addressed 3 central legal issues. First, the impact of technical procedural defects. Second, the scope of the legal presumption of work-relatedness. And third, the proper application of the third doctor referral rule. Regarding the treatment window, the court reaffirmed that a 120-day inability to work does not automatically imply permanent disability. Since the company doctors issued a fitness assessment within the 240-day extension, the claim for permanent disability was found to lack legal basis. On the issue of presumption, the court clarified that while non-listed illnesses are presumed work-related, this does not auto-grant compensation. Seafarers must provide substantial evidence of a causal link between their work and their illness, which was missing in this case. The court emphasized the primacy of the company-designated physician's findings, which are based on continuous monitoring. Furthermore, because Mr. Cunanan failed to trigger the mandatory third doctor referral mechanism, the initial medical assessment remained conclusive. This table summarizes the comparison between the company-designated physician and the private doctors, highlighting why the Supreme Court ultimately upheld the company's assessment and the failure of the seafarer's claim. In conclusion, the key takeaways are that work-relatedness requires evidence of causation, non-rehiring does not equal disability, and strict compliance with the third doctor rule is essential when challenging medical findings. This video utilized images sourced from Facebook and Marine Log. Thank you for viewing this legal lecture.